Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the Chupacabra Tutorials channel. I'm your host Larry, and today we're back for another hardware unboxing and review, taking a look at the Tonor TCX3 RGB gaming microphone, which is a microphone that's meant to not just be used to talk to your friends, but also to go mobile while it's plugged in to one of these bad boys, your Xbox controller. And if you find yourself buying one of these because you're really interested and you're like me and you notice that you don't have a little 3.5 millimeter jack on the bottom for the cable that comes with it, that's okay. You can get a converter that's meant for using this with an Xbox headset. And I've also discovered that if you have one of them, it also works with a PS5 controller, although that's not what it's meant to be used for. So what is the whole point of this microphone? The whole idea is this is a 30-hour microphone that lets you unplug it from its power source, and then, you can even unplug it from its audio jack too, and when you press and hold on the volume button, it lights up with an RGB effect, and then this bad boy is good to go to be placed anywhere in your house so that you can talk to your friends while you're gaming. That way, this is more portable than having to have something that's fixed to your desktop like this bad boy right here. So we're going to do a little unboxing and take a look at this a little bit closer so that you can get a feel for if the TCX3 RGB gaming microphone is something that you might want to buy. And this is around $50. All right, so taking a look at the unboxing for the TCX3, it comes in a nice little package that's really quick to unopen. It just folds open from the bottom. And then inside, packed in quite a bit of foam, so this is well protected, is the instruction manual for how to get this bad boy running and how all the different buttons and features work on it. It's got a plug for your microphone to get plugged into your controller, and then you can also plug in your headset so that it kind of daisy chains from your controller so everything is more portable. Now here is the core of the microphone. It's a pretty light microphone actually. Like, this bad boy doesn't weigh almost anything. Like, my wallet probably weighs more than this. Although despite being fairly light, it's a really durable construction of pretty thick plastic. So this bad boy is not going to get easily broken by simply handling it or moving it around the house. Beyond that, it comes with two cables, the 3.5 millimeter jack that allows you to plug this into the bottom of the microphone and also into your controller. And then it comes with a USB-C cable to charge it. And again, this is fast charging and promises 30 hours of battery life. And then the other thing that it has is this sturdy little base, which weighs more than the microphone itself, so that it doesn't tip over while you are trying to use it, or if you get up and move around while you're gaming, this isn't going to tip over and potentially get damaged or fall off a table or something. And then here at the bottom, you can see the jack where you plug in your controller, where you plug in your headset, and where you can plug in the USB-C plug in order to fast charge this. It does have a similar kind of like fast charging capability to like your Android phone, where it will quickly charge and then be ready to go. And then the two buttons that it really has that you can use is the dial on the front, which controls the volume and whether it's on or off. And then at the top, you've got the little mute button as well. So that's a look at what it looks like coming out of the box. It's really simple. I always like how Tonor does their packaging. It's really straightforward and really easy to reuse it if you want to store this for later or if you're moving or something. And the way that you control this is you turn it on and off by pressing and holding on the volume dial on the front. You can tell it's being charged because these lights here in the middle light up, but the whole thing lights up front and back when it's all charged up and it's turned on. And if you press and hold on the mute button on the top, it'll actually cycle through a bunch of different color mode options so that you can put it how you like it when you're deciding to game. When it's in red though, that means that it's currently muted. But pressing and holding changes it from one mode to the other. And it's got 3 different color modes, including off. So I guess 4. I kind of just like this one here where it cycles through all of the colors over and over. So pretty straightforward to control this. Turn this up or down depending on how quiet you are. Press and hold to turn it on and off. Press and hold to change colors, or just tap it to mute yourself. So pretty simple. Let's go ahead and get to the part that most people probably care about, which is, Larry, what does this microphone even sound like? That's really what I'm here for. Let me hear a preview of what it sounds like while you're using it. Because I had it around like this distance from my mouth, just holding it right here, but it's pretty strong. You can put it, you know, an arm's length away. You can have it right up here. Whatever you want to do with it. It's got a setting with this dial here on the front that'll allow it to hear you. So here is the audio sample of the TCX3. This is an audio sample of the Tonor TCX3 RGB gaming microphone, which is a small portable microphone that you can charge up and then plug into your controller so you can play anywhere inside of your house. And it's primarily compatible with the Xbox controller, but I've also discovered that it works just fine with the PS5 controller as well. So there you can hear it's got a good range of sound. I think the only thing that's different between this one and one of the standalone desktop microphones that Tonor offers for a little bit more is this picks up a little bit more fan background noise from the fans in my computer and the fans in the other room, but it's not a lot. It's just enough to notice if you're actually looking for it or you're trying to review this product for YouTube. But overall, I found the background noise wasn't bad. It's very clear and easy to hear, although it does lack some of the more dynamic range for the lower tones of my voice because I have a deeper voice, and this makes it sound just a little bit more high-pitched than my normal microphone. But, you know, that's not a terribly big deal. This is more meant for portable gaming with your gaming controller while also looking stylish. So I think the trade-off there is pretty easy to handle, and this thing's only $50 when it's not on sale. So yeah, I mean, this is, I think, for the price point, this is about $50. Currently on the screen behind my camera here, it's on sale on Amazon for $42. And this is really portable and really easy to set up. All you gotta do is grab the little 3.5 millimeter cable that comes with it, pop it over. You want to put it in the controller hole, just like that. And then you can turn it on, and then it's ready to be plugged into the bottom of whatever controller you have that has a 3.5 millimeter jack. I actually found that my Xbox controllers didn't come with one out of the box. I had to find my headset converter, which will go into here. But you can generally find newer controllers like these that have a 3.5 millimeter jack in them, and they also have a wireless kit, so you get the whole package, and it's really easy to plug those into those. But if you have one of these older ones like I do, it's easy just to get a converter. Otherwise, I also discovered that they work just fine with the PlayStation 5 controller, both wired and wirelessly, and it plugs right here into the 3.5 millimeter jack at the bottom, so it's easy to play with. And then you can just put it wherever you want. You can talk into it. You can see that it's going by the RGB, or if it's red because you tapped the top, that means that it's currently muted and no one can hear you. And you can see over here, this is the Tonor microphone on Amazon. It normally retails for about $50. It's currently $42. And its primary selling points are its portability for you to plug it into the Xbox controller. It's got 30 hours of battery life. It charges really fast and it's got good quality. It's got nice RGB lighting effect, and it's got easy to use multifunction buttons. But yeah, if you're looking for something more portable, but also feels a little bit more robust like a standalone microphone, I think that the TCX3 RGB gaming microphone is something that you might want to consider. It works well, it's got good quality, it's $50, and it's portable. And for 30 hours of gameplay, granted I haven't hard tested that amount of battery life, but I let it sit turned on my desk for a whole day, and it didn't stop glowing. So I'm going to say that's probably more than the average game time that most people need to get out of their peripherals. And because it's a regular USB-C cable, most of the stuff that I own now charges just fine off of one of those bad boys. So check it out for yourselves. I'll put these links in the video description below. I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.